Hey guys, I just want to apologize for the lack of videos lately. Been quite busy and I haven't been able to come up with those videos, so I do apologize. But without further ado, today I'd like to talk about depression. And I know there's several different depressive disorders, but I just kind of want to focus on what is depression, what are some treatments for depression, and how to live your best life while suffering with depression. So, the way I like to break depression down for folks is it's a very negative force. It is energy draining. It is like a really bad negative friend who you can't make leave. It just follows you around and feeds you these really negative, awful, pessimistic thoughts that attempt to bring you down and make you more depressed the more that we listen to them and give them credence. So the main thing with depression is to recognize what it is so that you can begin fighting it. So let me cover some of those treatment options. Of course, coping skills are phenomenal with depression. So deep breathing, exercise, relaxing activities, as well as enjoyable activities. Enjoyable activities are actually really important because depression tries to rob us of joy in our life, pleasure, happiness. So it's very important that we are consciously doing those things. There is cognitive behavioral therapy, which is the main treatment. And for depression, it is positive thinking. So we're going to fight back against the negative thoughts that depression likes to feed us and instead focus on those positive thoughts that we're coming up with. You know, you can always tailor it to your unique situation, but for the general theme is things are going to be okay, they will get better, I can handle these things in my life. This is my depression feeding me this negativity. It's not true, it doesn't reflect reality, and so on and so forth. And having that consistency and consistent practice is incredibly important. So not only with the coping skills, but also with the positive thinking or CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. It's very important to get involved with therapy, which can be incredibly beneficial, having someone support you and teach you the techniques, helping you to tailor them for your unique situation and personality. So another reason therapy is so important with depression is depression will try to counter all of your efforts to get well. It will feed you that negativity, those lies, to convince you that they're not helping. So having that neutral party, that positive force of a therapist can help you tremendously in your battle with depression. There are other modalities and treatments like electroconvulsive therapy. There's, I'm trying to think, but things like that are, being researched and kind of on the rise. So it's important to keep an open mind. Medication is tremendously important for folks who cannot control their depression through therapy and the therapeutic techniques alone. So that is incredibly important. If you have a stigma against medication, that's something that you're going to want to work on and combat. And it may take 2, 3, maybe even 4 tries of different medications to help reduce the severity and frequency of your depression symptoms. The important thing is to not give up, stay positive, and keep going. You deserve to be happy, you deserve to be free from depression, you deserve to be well, and all of those things are possible if you keep using your techniques, taking medication as prescribed and if needed, and maintaining a healthy mental health. going for your taking care of your physical health, limiting your stress, using stress management techniques, all of those beneficial things. So yeah, I wanted to cover depression today, guys. I think that's it's the most common, if not the second most common, because there's anxiety as well, mental illness across the world, depression and anxiety. And then, you have around half of people with anxiety also have depression. So you're looking at that comorbidity as well. I think my next video will be about anxiety and the different types. But yeah, just to summarize, depression is a negative force. It is like a horrible friend that follows you around, feeding you negativity and pessimism in order to drag you down. Depression's goal is to keep you depressed, so it's going to keep feeding you that negativity in the hopes that you isolate yourself, don't do the things that make you happy, and keep you feeling depressed. The way to beat it: therapy, learning techniques like coping skills and cognitive behavioral therapy, the positive thinking technique, in order to combat your depression. If that doesn't do the trick, then medication should be tried next. And stay open-minded, keep trying, because it's very rare that a person takes one medication and it works for them. Usually they have side effects or it just isn't effective, so they have to go on to the second or third medication in order to see results. Also, there are new and upcoming treatments like electroconvulsive therapy. There's certain, like mushroom therapies they're working on, esketamine therapies. So keeping an open mind is crucial in the field of mental health, because we're still learning and growing as professionals and just the entire community. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. Don't give up, keep trying. And if you have any questions about depression, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed week. Thank you and take care.